If there's a sector in India that could lead growth over the next decade, do you have any?
There's only one, and I think is manufacturing.
You think?
Yeah, I'm saying if growth has to happen, I don't see like anything else. And in India, like it's very interesting. Like one of the trends that I noticed was, and this is very counterintuitive, even though manufacturing as a share of GDP has not gone anywhere for a long period of time, today the maximum number of billionaires in India today are manufacturing.
Are they?
Yeah.
Like?
So about 200 billionaires in India today, about I think 40 odd are in manufacturing. So all these companies like Havells, Pidlite, whatever, this is where the manufacturing like really has shot up.
Right. Services is about 59% of the Indian GDP now, which
Yeah.
is the only thing which is really growing.
Yes. And yet the billionaire wealth creation, the maximum in the last 10 years, again tells you about how the Indian model works.
And the previous 10 years were all the IT guys, services.
Yeah. So the number one today is manufacturing. I think number two today in terms of, because I do these lists all the time, the billionaire lists, and see what trends emerge from them. I think the second is possibly pharmaceutical, I think, in the country today. But number one is manufacturing. So it tells you again, manufacturing, the share of GDP hasn't done that much. But those who succeed in manufacturing make a disproportionate amount of wealth, and the market values them for it.
Actually,
Dixon,
they
all
get
these
crazy.
companies.
They get crazy multiples.
Yeah, exactly.
And that too, contract manufacturing, not brands.
Yeah, can you beat? So I'm saying it just tells you about what happens. That those who can crack manufacturing is where the real wealth creation has happened. Yeah, at a big scale.
Yeah, interesting. Any other trends?
Well, since you asked me not what I've already...
new.
I'm still thinking about... I usually... it's at the end of the year that I think of what my new trends are going to be for
it's
the
like
thing.
A preview.
It's like a preview. But as I said that, I think that these are top of the mind just now. And as I said that the politics is really shifting in favor of, like in Latin America, where because of Milei and other places, the continent's moving more right. And I was just in the region that is really disappointing me the most is the Southeast Asia ASEAN region. This used to be the region with lots of growth and lots of stuff which is going on. And yet look at the fact that, they're getting like really flooded with Chinese imports. And you can see that their industrial sector and all are getting hollowed out by that. And it's having an effect on their employment and stuff. So that's one big trend we'll have to watch for, is this flood of Chinese imports, what impact it has on economies around the world.
But I worry the same with manufacturing in India.
Yeah.
Like sans anti-dumping and heavy duties, we are part of some companies which are making solar cells all independently in India. They just dump at whatever price. As long as they're in the market, how does anything domestically grow even in manufacturing?
Yeah, that's a challenge for us. But as I said, that people who are able to crack it in India have done really, really well. So as far as, so as I said that I just feel the fact that, and I still feel the dollar's on a big declining path.
Even versus the rupee.
As I said, that this is one of the very strange years where the worst performing currency in the world is the rupee.
Which doesn't make sense. I realized this when I was traveling somewhere and I saw that the pound is suddenly 118 or something like that. I'm like, when did this happen? I remember it at $100.
Yeah.
And that's happened very quickly, right? 4-5 months.
Yeah. So hopefully the rupee stabilizes here.
Yeah.